Hi, my name is Ron Boats, and you are watching Live Prog.
Welcome to Live Prog, the 179th episode already. We're slowly moving up to 200. But let's not go too fast and let's not pass up this one, because in this video review I have an interesting release, and well, you can already see it. It's a DVD. So it is a video review of a DVD. I always find it, funny to say that, but it's true. Here we have it in full splendor from Erik Norlander. The Galactice Collective live at Gettysburg. Hey, wait a second. Didn't I see a Galactice Collective review on Live Prog before? Yes, you did. That was the definitive edition. And what is this then? Well, the definitive edition was a studio setting. You had the album, the Galactice Collective, then they had the studio setup where they filmed the band playing the songs. And Erik giving all kinds of information about the music and about the story and about the past. And then we have Live at Gettysburg, number 3 in, well, the series, I'd almost say. And this is the show. This is the concert. It was recorded at the Rites of Spring Festival, also known as Rosfest, in Gettysburg. So hence the name Live at Gettysburg. The track listing kind of follows the Galactice Collective album. But it has a little more to offer than just those songs. There are a couple of things added, which makes it even nicer to have. And I gotta be honest, I absolutely love this DVD. The lineup is probably quite familiar, at least if you follow my reviews or if you're familiar with the albums. Of course, Erik Norlander on keyboards, Mark Matthews on the bass guitar, Nick Lepar on drums, Freddie DeMarco on the guitars. On the vocals, hey, what a surprise! Lana Lane! Of course not. There wouldn't be an Erik Norlander release without Lana Lane, at least a DVD one. And another singer as well, Mr. Debrissa McKinney, who also does
We captured the sun, and now that it's done, it's time to go home.
lineup covered, the DVD. Let's go into the technical stuff a little bit before that. I like the editing, it's nice, it's quiet, you get to see all the musicians, you get them to see from nice angles, they get to see what they're doing. Just the camera doesn't jump from one to the next without blinking your eye. That's set. The soundtrack, stereo, 2.0 and 5.1 surround, so whatever you like, you can pick. Now, of course, the sound quality, the production, and the video quality are top-notch. I wouldn't have expected anything less from Erik Norlander, so no disappointments there. Again, a full package, because you open it up, you have a booklet with a lot of information, some lyrics as well, some photos, and 3 discs. 2 audio CDs again, and 1 DVD. We have the track listing. Hope you can see it. Yeah. You can rewind it and press pause, and then you can read everything. So I don't have to tell them. Just kidding, of course. I'll tell you a little bit more about the track listing. But first, the CD and the DVD. The CD has the same tracks as the DVD, with a small change that the bonus track, which is at the end of the DVD, is at the beginning of the second disc. So it's a minor thing, but apart from that, you have the same music. And of course, it's edited a little bit differently, so it fits the CDs, and you can just enjoy the music. Almost 2 hours of concert, so that's a lot. There's a lot to enjoy. Of course, most of the material, probably everything, is very familiar. But again, the fact that Erik works with different musicians, it gives the whole show a different touch. That's what I also had when I first saw the Definitive Edition DVD, because, you know, that's the first time I saw these musicians. Now I'm a little bit more familiar with them, so now I can pay a little more attention to how they act on stage. Of course, the focus on the show is very much on Erik Norlander, and on that huge modular synthesizer behind his bag, the Moog Modular. You know, it's a very impressive thing, and in the booklet there's a little bit of a story about the size of it, because when I saw it back in 2001, it was really massive, you know, a bit of a square, and here you see it in a sort of a long line. So, well, read the booklet and know, well, the details about that. Now that I mentioned Moog, that is very important. It's a bit of a center theme on this DVD, because the introduction of the show, which clocks almost 7 minutes, which I find quite long, but well, okay, it's interesting to listen to, at least the first time, is done by Michelle Moog-Koussa, and she is the daughter of Bob Moog. Now, Erik has a bit of a close relationship with the Moog synthesizer, especially, of course, because of that modular, which is pretty impressive, and well, if you listen to the songs where it's used, you know, it sounds fantastic. But of course, he uses the Mini Moog, he uses the Moog Voyager, and probably other Moog instruments as well. So it's a bit of a, you know, center around this whole show. Well, that doesn't take away the fun of watching it and enjoying the music. And it's a lot of fun to see Erik do all the solos on his various keyboards. Track listing wise, I can only say, you know, I think all my favorite songs, almost all my favorite songs of Erik Norlander are on this DVD. Of course, the big suites we have, and I kind of think it's a little bit of an obligatory track to play live, but it's, of course, they have the Secret of Astrology well, suite, so it's the prelude and it's the song itself is on it. Also the big songs from Rocket Scientists After the Revolution, and one song that I think is probably the most beautiful song Erik Norlander has ever written and recorded, Sky Full of Stars, from his Music Machine album, with an absolute highlight is the guitar solo by Freddie DeMarco. You know, the original solo was played by a Dutch musician, Peer Verschuren, who does a stellar job, and well, I personally thought, you know, no one can top that. No one can even come close to that, but I gotta be honest, Freddie DeMarco, wow, sends shivers down my spine when he does the guitar solo on that track. So it's really beautiful. Of course, the whole Dark Water suite is on it, 20 minutes long.
And even though the sky is blue, the clouds are gray, all thrown out and gone away, gone today, into the sunset.
But there's one other suite that I'm very happy that he added, the Into the Sunset suite. You know, from his second solo album. Because the first one was Threshold, but the second one was the more, you know, progressive metal album, Into the Sunset, which was incidentally the very first album from Erik Norlander I ever heard. And well, it's nice to hear that part included as well. Another surprise, and when I first played this DVD, I saw that and I ran to my receiver and kicked up the volume way up, because close to the end of Sky Full of Stars, there's a little bit of a break, and then Lana Lane comes in with this Debrissa McKinney, and they do Capture the Sun from Red Planet Boulevard, Lana Lane's album, and wow, absolutely fantastic. And every time I listen to Sky Full of Stars, I know now Capture the Sun is coming. I'm prepared with my remote and I throw the volume way up, you know. Poor neighbors of mine, I hope they don't hate me, but wow, such an incredible song. And it works really well in the setting, because when that song is done, they go back into Sky Full of Stars. Now, personally, I think that's awesome, and I love the way they did it, and that is something that makes this performance so great. You know, those kinds of little details, and there's a lot of beautiful music to enjoy. You know, I absolutely love this music. I mean, I know Erik Norlander's music for about 12 years now, and well, I'm a big fan. So probably I'm biased. You know, it's possible I am, but you know, you see next to me, you see some things, you hear some excerpts in this review, and well, you probably know Erik Norlander, but if you don't, check out his music because it is absolutely stunning. So, well, I could go on for a long time about this DVD, but you know, I think you have better things to do, like maybe, you know, get a copy of this one. That would be the wise thing to do. But hey, it's not my decision; it's yours. So, you know, I'll leave it up to you. But as for me, you know, this is a DVD I watch very often, very much, and play it on a loud volume. I enjoy it, and I can only hope that you enjoy it as well. So, thank you for watching, and well, hope to see you at the next one.